Just a pilot in his cockpit seated. Black leather on his ass, keep a hustler heated. Weed is engaged.
The speed limit is 50 miles per hour.
Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So today is a very cold day. I think it's like in the 60s, which is kind of ironic that I just did a video on that portable AC and now it's not even hot. All right, so what we're doing today, really excited. We're taking this to get tuned. We're taking it to Peitz. I don't know how to pronounce it completely correctly, but we're actually going to be taking this for a tune. So hopefully a lot of the problems that we have will get resolved. But for now, as you guys know, well, a couple things. First off, I gotta see if there is any humanly possible way to get the drive shaft in here. I feel like there is a way. But that will be one mission, and just to clean out the car, I'm gonna do that real quick. Mainly getting the drive shaft in here is what I'm concerned about, but we'll see. Okay, I got the car pretty cleaned out. I know everybody's gonna disagree, but you know, for me this is pretty clean. Look at that, pretty clean. And I moved the front seat all the way forward and the back all the way back. The theory is that I'm gonna be able to get the drive shaft just in the cab right here, long ways. So it's not really all that big, but my main concern is just that I want to protect all these studs and stuff at the end. I don't want any of that getting messed up. So I'll try to slide it back in the box so it doesn't poke my car or damage the drive shaft. Alrighty, we have a drive shaft in the car. Alright, I am in the car. I got my drive shaft with me, and I just realized I was about to forget the little differential thing, so let me go grab that. Alrighty, so here is my brace kit for this car. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's get on our way. Alright, so before we go, I am like pretty much on E. So I'm gonna get some of this fuel, some of this beautiful Shell V-Power. This fuel is gonna add like 100 horsepower. Look at that. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're gonna see where this place is. Oh God, super annoying. I know it's far. I mean, just looking at my phone. Okay, it's on Cypress, and it's 21215. 21215. 529 FM. FM means farm to market, by the way. Okay, 43 miles, not that bad. Right, so that was 16.4 gallons of the good stuff. Oh, I guess we can see what kind of fuel economy I get for the trip. Everybody gets mad whenever I talk fuel economy, like as if it doesn't matter. Let's all just get 5 miles per gallon. Because who cares? We're drowning in money, I guess. I'm not, so I care. All right, we'll see what kind of mileage we get. Okay, so you see my low tire pressure light has come on because it is cold out. It's 66 degrees out. So that's kind of one thing that kind of sucks about getting this tune done and everything right now. It's cold, and when I had the car dynoed before, it was warm and it was humid. Right now it's cold and, you know, relatively dry, so we're not gonna have the best, you know, example. Like, it'll probably make more power than it should, or than it normally does, but it's really all about the tune more so than the power, because, you know, the power is going to adjust based on the heat and all the other good stuff. So we'll see how it goes. But that's just one thing to note. It is a lot colder. But one thing I'm going to want them to do is do like a baseline run to make sure they do that with AFR, just to see where it sits right now. I mean, I'm sure that's something they do anyway, but I just want to make sure it's done and that I can see it. So otherwise we're just cruising. I'll be there in 39 minutes. Okay, we're about half an hour away, but I just wanted to discuss a little bit about why I'm getting the car tuned by a different place. As some of you know, most of you know, there's cars just been having like, I want to call it minor issues, like it stalls every once in a while, just runs a little rough. I don't know if that's normal or not. Other people that have had their cars pro charged say that it runs like stock. Mine definitely doesn't. Like the gears bob around, the idle bobs around. I don't know if that's, you know, it's not like a huge deal, but every time it does it, I feel like it's something that shouldn't be occurring, and that's what makes it a big deal. You know, it makes me kind of concerned that I'm hurting the car, and on top of that, you guys remember from the last time I went to the track, maybe the last couple times I went to the track, the car's running really, really rich, especially at the high RPMs, and I think that's probably cutting down on power a little bit. I mean, like super, super rich, like you know, even richer than 10 to 1 at times, or at least according to the wideband. You know, who knows? So I just want to get a different tune. I've nothing against Series HP, just you know, just kind of trying out different stuff, and I'm hoping I get better luck, because you know, I'm not 100% happy with the car the way it's running, and if it can run better, then I want to explore that possibility. So we'll see how this goes. I hope everything's fine, but we'll see. He's come definitely the highest recommended. Like, every time I ask about tuners, or every time the discussion starts, everybody says to go to him. Like, he's the best. Like, by far the #1 recommendation I've gotten was from him. So I'm kind of going with the crowdsourced idea, and going with you know, where most people think is going to be the best, and of course people in the community. So it's not like I'm just relying on a bunch of idiots. Like, these are people that I actually know. You know, my subscribers, most of you guys have Chargers and Challengers and Hemis, so you know what's up. I know what's up. So we'll see how this goes. Check this out. There's a SRT 392. Alright, so we are almost here. I think we are here. I'm assuming it's here. 21. Kind of doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, I see it. I see a Dodge. It's got to be over here. So our total mileage was 21.9. Amazing. So for all you Hellcat people, try to get 21.9. And that was, you know, I got on it a few times and all that good stuff. So the 4-cylinder mode actually does do something. This is one of the craziest body kit thingies I've ever seen. Actually looks pretty sick. A little too show car-ish for me, but it still looks really good. Huge intercooler, same as mine. Oh, that's a different idea. The badges. Just want to quickly take a peek at what they got over here. It's always nice to see plenty of Hemis. All right. Cool, cool, cool. So let's get in here. Okay, here's Alex from
Peitz
Performance. I always mess up the
yeah, it's Peitz.
Peitz. Yeah. But anyway, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to put a off-road mid-pipe in the car, and that was just basically that was something, as you know, I've been talking about that forever. So since I'm going to get it tuned, it makes sense to just do it now. So we're going to do that and do a boost leak test and a few other things. Get the drive shaft installed, the diff brace. He's doing a ton of stuff for me, so thank you, appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just want to check out the shop. So just keep in mind, everybody, this is the old shop. They're putting a new one or building a new one.
Yeah, we're gonna be there first week of December.
Hey, check that out. I didn't see this before. That's kind of neat. Bet that you can't see anything out of that. I thought about getting one of those. Just because I thought it looked cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
But the visibility is already bad over these cars.
That could be a problem.
So this is by far the biggest dyno I have ever seen.
So this is a Mustang Dyno MD 800 all-wheel drive. Right. So it's a retractable wheelbase, so it can go completely narrow or completely wide, depending on what your wheelbase is of the vehicle you're working on. And you don't have to run all 4 tires on if it's just a rear-wheel drive vehicle.
You can just
yeah, we just usually rest the front tires right here because we don't want to put extra wear on the rollers if we don't have to. But it's really nice because we've got dual eddy current brakes, so we can load up the front tires as equally as we can load up the rear. So you put, it's also mechanically linked completely. So if I put an all-wheel drive vehicle, like I had a Jaguar out there, F-Type R, I put it on this dyno, I don't have to shut off ABS, I don't have to shut off traction control.
Oh, it does it all. It knows it all.
Yeah, because both front and rear tires are spinning simultaneously with each other.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't see the differential and then cause problems and error and all that. Is that a sound wall?
Yeah.
I just noticed that. I was like, that seems that's an odd thing. That's cool. So you just put this in to not kill your neighbors.
Yeah, it actually works pretty well. I mean,
that's awesome.
Here, we may be at 130 decibels. Outside on the other side of the wall, you may only be at like 30, 40. So it cuts it down pretty good.
Yeah, no, I imagine that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like
a little messy back here, but
yeah, no, it doesn't really matter. It's just a sound wall.
Yeah,
that's just super cool. I've never seen anyone put something like that. I mean, it makes sense. That way you can leave the door open and not bug everybody.
Absolutely.
So you are going to be at SEMA?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, I should be there too, as long as my my stuff comes through. So I'll stop by the HP Tuner booth.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna have my Corvette on display at SEMA.
Is it here?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it this crazy Corvette here? Yeah, I saw that. This thing looks like it means business.
Yeah, it's a 17 Z06. We've added our heads cam package to it, specifically designed for the road course. The car, with actually now less than stock boost levels because we didn't even change the pulley ratio. Because I'm not going for boost, because the more boost you have, the more heat you generate. The more heat you generate, the less consistency you have lap to lap, right? So I'm all about consistency.
Oh, okay. So the first couple laps might be really good, but once it heats up, the power will go. Yeah, actually, I never really thought about that, but that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Plus, I prefer to keep the heat down as much as possible. On the Z06, heat management's everything, especially on the track. So with less boost now, because we dropped about pound and a half with the combination of the cylinder head porting, the custom spec cam, the long tube headers, we actually dropped that much boost. And with that boost drop, we're still netting about 85 horsepower and about 100 pound-foot of torque with the combination we have in here right now.
Nice.
Yeah, then in addition to that, we've made all kinds of suspension modifications. Also the forge line wheels.
Oh, yeah, these things cost
$7,000 set of wheels.
Yeah, pretty penny.
Yeah, so, but yeah, we've also added the carbon fiber Aerodynamics package as well from Anderson Composites. They sponsored me.
Is it a automatic manual?
Yep. We also have a Mantic super lightweight clutch and flywheel combo, knocked off about 35 pounds. If you look under here, we actually have LG sway bar, We got adjustable end links on the sway bars. Also, we have electronically controllable shocks. We actually modified that through tuning. So we can adjust compression rebound on the fly.
On the factory ones, or
yep, they're factory shocks, but you've got an aftermarket controller.
Oh, I never
from DSC.
I never really thought about that. The cars with the magnetic ride control and all that, you could adjust all that.
Yeah,
it never really occurred to me that you could.
So you can log
you
G-force.
can play with it. Yeah,
you can log G-force per corner, and then make your adjustments to available dampening and available rebound.
All right,
and
cool.
So it's pretty cool. Also got drop spindles on it. So the drop spindle is dropped about 1.25 inches, and that doesn't change any of the geometry on the suspension.
Oh, it's got the adjustable.
Yep, that's also adjustable. So, I mean, it's a true track car. That's what we use it for. So. We've been fortunate on this car to have a lot of sponsors, a lot of partnerships, and you know those guys treat me really well. Chevy Performance sent me an intake for the car, a Jake intake for it. HP Tuners paid for a lot of my entries to the races, and I represent their product as well. Obviously, Texas Speed been a huge supporter. Mantic Clutch, Clarity Detailing does some detailing on it when we need it. I mean, LG Motorsports, they provided a lot of stuff at a lot lower cost. So I mean, it's a good culmination of a lot of different partners and good people in the industry. JDP Motorsports hooked me up with a good price on the wheels. So I mean, I can't complain, you know.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy. It's an actual nice track car. But everybody always just drag race and stuff. It's kind of boring.
That's really a market that I would really like to get more involved with, because those guys are a great group of guys, and it's just a different field. You know, drag racing is a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, but when you put your car to the test on the road course for whether it be 20-minute sessions, 40-minute sessions, what have you, it really it's a true test.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah, I wouldn't even attempt to track my car without some other stuff on it.
Yeah,
because I just feel like it would just overheat.
Yeah, on that red Charger, we actually put a set of Ultimate Performance shocks on it. That's a $5,000 set of coilovers.
Wow.
And they're adjustable on compression and rebound independently, right? So that's and ride height adjustment and everything you can make with that.
But has anyone tracked it or anything?
Not yet. We haven't delivered back to the customer yet.
No, I'm curious how it'll do it. It's just a big, heavy car.
They handle pretty well now with the Ultimate Performance suspension setup on it.
SRT10 truck, is that?
Just another customer's.
I love those things. They're so rare these days.
Yeah, it's got a Paxton on it actually. It's a pretty rowdy truck. I mean, it makes pretty good power. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, these were. I remember when these came out. This was like the thing to have. Cost a fortune.
Yeah, they're definitely
this one's clean
truck.
too. It's hard to find them clean, where someone didn't tear them up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, somebody actually boogered up the front end. They hit him and gotta go to see an insurance adjuster.
Yeah, that's I mean, other than that, the truck is still good shit.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm just finishing up at Peitz Performance. I'm gonna always struggle with the name, so we're gonna be dropping this guy off, and they said it'll be ready next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, or something like that. So all right, so I was taking out the trash, and I just saw the biggest moth, I guess it is, I've ever seen in my life by far. I gotta show you guys. Hopefully it's still here. Look at that, dude. I don't know how to give you the scale of the size of this thing, but I mean, that's a light bulb, so you can see it's bigger than a light bulb. This thing is massive. That's it next to my hand. Ugh, I don't want to get next to it. That thing is it's just terrifying looking at it. I want to watch it fly, but I don't want to be near it. It just seems like that would be a sight to see this thing take off. Look, go. Ah! Okay. Look at that, dude. It's like a bird. It flies like a bird too. That's crazy. Okay, so it is the next day. I dropped off the car, and I already got word back that the drive shaft is too short, I think. Yeah, too short. And they actually have this really cool website thing. It tells you the status of stuff. It's kind of cool. I'll show a screenshot of it right now, and they also posted pictures of the drive shaft not fitting. So I don't know why the drive shaft is. I was certain that they were the same between the Hellcat and the 392, apparently not, because it's not working. So that's one thing that's not going to get done. But I don't have the itemized receipt with me, but the total cost was like $2,300. I'll break it all down in the next video. So the only concern that I really have with the cat delete is the noise. I have my old mufflers over here somewhere, so I can always put them back on. Right there, they're there. I can always put them back on if I have to, but I don't know. I'm not. Maybe it's just not going to be too loud, but I have a feeling it's going to be. So that's the only concern. Otherwise, that was one of the mods that I was wanting to do, so it kind of made sense to do right now before we tune the car. So yeah, I'm a little bummed out about the drive shaft, but I'm hopeful. So yeah, we'll see. But the car will be ready next Tuesday and Tuesday, Wednesday, I think they said. I looked into getting another drive shaft, but it's just the lead time on those is weeks. So yeah, I'll have to figure that out. And I might have a drive shaft for sale if anyone needs a Hellcat drive shaft, because apparently they're different. So that's gonna be it for now. I'll have an update in the next couple days, or if anything changes. That's it for now. Peace.
Just a pilot in his cockpit seated. Black leather on his ass, keep a hustler heated. Weed is engaged in the pavement. Rubber escorts like I'm seeking arrangement. Push the gas, escalate the gauges, escalate hits on the cam girls' pages, blazes, and hit 'em with a script full of sexy phrases.